Good morning from CME Traveling, Daily Coffee Talk. How's everybody doing bright-eyed and bushy-tailed after coming over here from the Moonlight Adventures? Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it. Good conversation today. And y'all want to know why I am the way I am? Just go to Marsha. It's good or bad. It's the same. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, Lord, I love her. Love her, love her, love her. She was running slow this morning there, getting out the door, and I had made her coffee pretty early. Made her a couple of these little boogers right here. These are egg bites. Been only had a bite of mine. It'll probably be cool by the time I get to it. But the coffee's good. We got some genius coffee going on. Vita cup. Anyway, got a question in there for y'all today. I think I had a pretty good topic about to talk about with you. And thank everybody that truly are coming over from the Moonlight Adventures and any other shows there is. The morning time here. Appreciate that. The question right off the bat, real quick. Today is February 23rd. Says it's 8:01 a.m. right this very second there. Okay. And thanks for joining us. And I know I need to change this right here in a minute. But anyway, today's Monday, 23rd, 2026. So let's talk about what extra things do you ask your cruise cabin steward for on your cruise? And usually you're going to ask this, hopefully, when you're first getting on the ship or when you see and meet your room steward. I don't know the difference. I've never called it a cabin steward. I was just looking up but it is, I guess that is proper way to ask. And you would say, right off the bat, we've made some videos, and the reason I like this question was, we made a video, and just because Marsha, and it's in my editing, Marsha didn't say, she didn't tell the right thing. So she told the right thing. You just like, we needed washcloths. That's what it was. And in the video, and this was about MSC, it says it's a short that I made, and there's a video, and it's in the regular video, but I took a part of it, made a short out of it. Anyway, she says, just tell your room steward, just ask your room steward this. And everybody jumped on there. And I mean, that video still is doing very well. I mean, it's in the thousands. And anyway, that's not what this is about. But yeah, please, you would say, please be polite when you do ask for whatever you get from your cabin steward. And whether that's on a cruise ship or, if you're calling downstairs and you're at a hotel, just be polite and make sure you, do that. But anyway, I've never asked for this right here. We haven't. One of the first ones that I found, egg crate and, one of those toppers for your bed. That was there's really good, the foam topper. Some folks may ask for that. And you know what? Of course, y'all are more than welcome to tell me in the chat. I did not have enough room to say that in the question. Y'all are always welcome to tell us in the chat. There's a few folks in here. I know them well enough. I know a few things that they may need. I know people that with the CPAC, they're going to need that distilled water. I do have it listed. And extension cord. Now, there's a lot of that you can't have. There's certain plug-in, certain type, the Surge and stuff like that. But they do have extension cords. We have asked for a fan before. But your choices today, real quick, let me get back to where I'm at on here. Extra pillows or sheets. I have asked for extra pillows, especially when I had my surgery. That's one thing that I did ask for. Thank you, Danny Dizzle. I just now saw that. Thank you. And right after us, you can catch Chet on this morning at 8:30. I do remember that. He was for the Conscientious Cruiser and all them, Alyssa and Adventures. Thanks for popping that in here. I do appreciate that. I do not have it to where you can run over there, but right there is a link where you can do that. Thank you. I'm getting behind in the chat already. Another one here, like I said, distilled water and extension cord. Yes, and I didn't know this one. Wine opener. So you could ask for a wine opener. You can ask for glasses. Sometimes you have the glasses in your cabin. We've had both. Now, one thing I've never asked for was a coffee mug, and I read that, you know, a lot of folks on some cruise liners, you can have a, you know, they have a coffee pot in the room, or they bring coffee every day. You could go ahead and have your cups there. You could also use your coffee mug to drink your wine out of in the morning as you're walking around. But anyway, let's see here. Let me, everything's looking good. I'm going to go down here and say some hellos because I can tell I'm getting really far behind really quickly. And right off the bat, John Gaylor, thanks for being in here. Thank you. And Scott McNeil, thank you very much for being here. Scott sent me a message, said that, you know, of course, yesterday was exciting. I don't know, I missed most of the first part of the hockey game yesterday, USA and Canada, and both teams really and truly played real good. And I know they said if it had been like a regular NHL, which I'm not a hockey fan, I enjoyed watching them. It really made me want to watch more hockey, but USA, them guys, them Hughes brothers and stuff like that, they done really good. I hope you got to see that and got to see them win the gold. That was truly, you know, the last time you seen it, I only saw it on the news. I was very young, 1980, but I do remember it very well. And I know that started the new craze on hockey. But anyway, I wanted to say, you know, congratulations to the USA and all that they did. They done very well. I believe if they'd have played, I believe if they play Canada very much, Canada might have the best of them. They kept the puck, let's just say. All right, also in here, there she did. Thank you so much, Bone Tire Travels. Good morning to you also. I was going to say that. She said, Curt Marsha, I asked for extra pillows. You know, I'm about in the habit of always asking at least for one extra pillow now, just because. Yep. Controversial cruising, fresh off the ship. Good morning, Daily Coffee Talk fam. Thanks for being in here. Here's my sister. Thanks, sis. Heather, thanks for being in here. And like I said earlier, Danny Dizzle, the super mod. And Lee, how you doing? Thanks for being in here. Anfield Road, the loft. Let's see. We'll scroll down and for y'all folks saying hellos. And there is the Fam Adventures. Ron. Oh, by the way, those ABC folks in here, me and Marsha got our shirts. Yeah, we got our shirts in. I tried to drag my feet as long as I could, but I was like, might need to get this order in, and it didn't take long. That's amazing how fast they and I like my shirt really well. The lady shirt, so on Marsha, but we ordered two, so we got her a regular in the men's size too, and the shirt fits her good. Lady shirt, you might want to order up whatever size you're thinking. We do too. Sea Leg Journeys, Chet, we asked for ice. And by the way, I don't know if you caught it the other day of Robin took Chet out for a ride in the morning. I caught on bits and pieces of that, by the way. I was just going to let you know. We had it on here playing while we were doing things around the house in the morning. So we got to see that. And good morning there, everyone. Driving and listening, there is Marsha. What's she say right here? Of course I'm not going to be polite to them. I didn't know I had to tell people how to be nice. And that, now she's talking about in the video, that, of course she's going to be nice. She didn't know she needed to explain every step of that, you know. But it's funny. It's funny if you knew. Ask nicely. Slip them a little bit of, you know what? That is one of mine. That it was going to be a tip. Thank you, John. So I looked and some suggestions in here. Now there's one I haven't. Now you can ask for robes. That's something they say you can ask for. But let me get down here what I read about that cash. Let's see. I read a little bit about this. It said, okay, tip factor. While gratuities are usually prepaid, handing your steward a 20 bill on day one with your list. I don't know if I do it. That sounds with the list of requests often results in extra mile service all the way. So you write a list. Hopefully they can read your handwriting, Marsha. And then you hand them $20 and for things that say I want ice every evening or every morning. Well, probably every evening. I always liked I told them one time, and I never even requested it over and over, but a lot of them will take the initiative. And once I order it once, I had ice every time, especially for my shoulder. They kept me with ice, even 2 times a day. And I was very appreciative. Let's see, if you have a certain time you want the turn down service, if they're doing that, maybe while maybe you do dinner early and you go to bed early, so you can let them know that. Let's see, they could even have some of those magnets, the little hooks magnets. That's something you could even ask, if they have a magnet. I've never thought about asking them that. But the extended cords. Oh, here's another one here. Hangers. If you have that much clothes, and you may be on a longer cruise, or you may pack the way Marsha used to pack. There you go, hon. I gave you a compliment there. You can have extra hangers. You can ask for extra hangers, I should say. Let's see. I mentioned the robes. Okay, here's one. Well, actually, you know what? I'll come back to this one. I want to say some more hellos. I got another one in here that I never thought to ask for, that I found. That I was like, oh, okay. I guess people do. Some places don't do this, but I guess maybe, I don't know. Yep, Josh, those that all came over from Married with Travel. Good show today. Enjoyed it. Let's see. And we have PK Adventure. Where's his first one at? Let's see. PK Adventure. I think he just says, howdy. I think that's the first one. Nope, that's not. There it is. Ryan hollering at Marsha, hollering at everybody, or speaking out to everybody. Mountain water, you say? CPAC water? I wonder if that works very good. Thank you. Thank you. And here's Ricky sent a picture out a while ago. That's a good snowy picture there, Ricky. Always, always, always ask for extra blanket. Yes. You're so cold-blooded, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was too easy. You threw that up there like a softball for me. I mean, I had to, won't sleep in my hoodie, but I will get extra blanket. Yeah. She'll wear a hoodie, and she'll be down there near the equator. How cold-blooded you got? John Gaylor says, we have asked for extra pillows, have been told no. So we asked for a blanket and a pillowcase. There you go. Always thanking John there. He figured it out. Appreciate that. John, good morning. You on break already, man? He's usually watching us around afternoon. Yes, coffee, coffee, coffee. Good morning, let's see. Yeah, the president FaceTimed him right after that. Yep. Josh is headed on into work. Thank you there, Josh. Have a good day. And yeah, he's got surgery coming up very soon. Shoulder surgery, some of the same thing. Yeah, we copied you on the car. You had to copy me on the shoulder thing. I get it. I get it. Lord, I hope him. Just be prepared to sleep downstairs, Josh. Be prepared to sleep downstairs. Ohio Travels with Chris. Good morning. All right, Chris, I was waiting for you to come in here. Thank you so much, Chris. 47 days. I'm going to count on you to keep me up on that. We got a 7 in here. 47 days. 47 days. All right. Not long ago. Not long ago. And there is mother-in-law, Jackie. Good morning, love you. Thanks for coming in here. Cruise Life 22, thanks for being in here. Let me switch this back over real quick so I can see if everything's going on. Everybody's answering stuff. I had it over on some of my research that I had looked up stuff. They said, good morning, guys. I did that too. One for Dwayne. One each for men's and one lady. Oh, one each of men's and the ladies for me. Yeah, we just went ahead and did that way. So that way we got them both in. Marsha figures, I'll eventually fit in that one. That's the way. Now she could wear it. She could wear it. I'll say that. Y'all, I don't know if y'all can see my eyes, how red. I have had, don't know what allergy-wise has been going on. I've washed, showered, anything I can do to, and I keep eye drops in my eyes. But they have been burning me out about the last 3 days. Good morning there. Ocean to ocean travel. Hope y'all are doing very well. We're bright-eyed and bushy-tailed out on the West Coast. We don't always, this is John Gaylor saying this right here, we don't always slip the cash day one. But by day 2 we did. Day 1 is hectic for them. It is for them. Yes, it is. You know, if I can get to them, I will try to do that. That's just like a waiter, you know, you find you a pretty good waiter, and I usually like to tip them a little something cash so that they come to you and respond to you pretty fast. Fans are a good one, and ice. I like some ice. Ice. All right, Marsha says, seen some of those rooms that these stories have to clean, and they deserve a lot of big tip. Okay, I think you meant the room stewards. I think that's what you meant. Yeah, some people are very, very messy in the room. Heck, we even make our bed every day. I mean, we don't make it perfectly the way they do, but, you know, we fold it back up. Yeah, you kind of softballed that one up there. Yeah, cold-blooded. So John Gaylor says, right, and that, by the way, the one I'm talking about softball, that's Ricky Jenkins. Thank you, Ricky. Thank you so much for being. Be careful going to work. If you're going to work today, that looks like maybe not go to work today weather. That's what I'm going to say. Hey, Ricky, remind me to reach back out to you. I have to wait, but I got a question for you. Let's see. John Gaylor right here says, we have travel hangers. Wow, that's neat. Marsha would love to pack our clothes in hangers, and we did that once, and I thought it was awful. I think you're wasting so much space. If you have travel hangers, it's different, but to take regular hangers and no. Our hang up, I talked too long myself. Hang up clothes go into a suitcase on the hanger already. Hang up clothes go into packing cubes. Unpacking takes 2 minutes. I'd say so. Marsha, yeah, she might need to check on the travel hangers then, because the hangers here at home does not need to go with us. John says, and John, I don't want to butcher the name. I saw you put it in there pretty good the other day, and I'm still terrible at remembering for the show here. Rode in with Josh on the phone. Oh shoot, that was me talking too much again. Oh, you're telling us you was on this. So with the talking about the marriage, Josh and Chelsea, the Moonlight Adventures, and he said rode in with them, and I just rolled in and kept it going. Well, thank you very much. Let's see. My sister's eyes must be, yep. And my allergies are not that bad. It's just my eyes burning like crazy. Several inches of snow there in central Ohio. Wow. I know the Northeast, and they showed New York City. New York City's, should only be driving, I think the mayor or whoever runs that place, the governor, whoever. I don't know. I don't know. It's all, it's New York. But I know they got a lot of snow. Marsha says, Marsha of CME Traveling, that's who I'm talking to. I spend about 10 to 15 minutes each morning cleaning my room. Cleaning my room so it'll be clean when he gets in there, so he don't have to do a lot. We do. Now, that's the truth. Me and Marsha we'll look back and we'll see something like, oh, do we need to put that away? I mean, we unplug things every day. I know people, you're really and truly, you want to help on pricing and keep prices down. It's stuff like that of course, most of the lights shut off when you shut the door. But, if they leave a card in there and the card stays, well, that electricity just burns and burns and burns. That's just a little note to yourself. All right, Ricky Jenkins says, and does anyone give the stewards gifts other than cash? Like ducks or channel, I don't even know what that is, channel something. Ricky, you just want to see me say things that I can't say anyway? But I saw one time someone say they give, sometimes they'll ask when they're getting off at a port or something, is there anything they need? And, a lot of people will bring them candy, stuff like that. But I saw some folks asked, and some of the room stewards that would talk back said socks. Now, I guess that's something they would probably wear through, on board for that long or that many months. And to be able to get an opportunity, they're only off at certain places to be able to buy socks. That's just what I seen. Let's see. Good morning there, Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. But that's a great question there, Ricky. I would love to know something that if, other than cash, what could you tip them with? I like that. I'll be impatiently waiting on your call to send it to a voicemail. I agree with the voicemail. New white hangers we got would be perfect to travel with. No, they're not travel hangers, Marsha. I'm not traveling with those things. John Gaylor's talking to Ricky and says, we normally give packages of Hershey's candy. Yeah, candy to room service. Yeah, they really enjoy candy. Ricky must not be working today because you can't be driving and talking this much. Ricky now Ricky says, that's nice. I've seen videos of people leaving their stewards gift bags or care packages because it's usually hard on them to go ashore and get the general necessities. Absolutely. And Marsha, I'll have to, I don't know if I can copy that, but anyway, I'll figure that out. John will send it to us in Messenger or something like that. But there's where the travel hangers, there is for anybody else. If you want to get you some travel hangers, right here's where you can get them. And then Marsha of CME Traveling says, Uh, give our room, give, give and our room store food. We pre-wrapped candies and things like that. What? No, I don't think you can give them food, honey, like that. You mean like bring food on board? I didn't really understand it, but you don't need to be, you're driving right now. I don't know how she's texting so much, Marsha, that is. Anyways, let me go back to my question for today. All right, let's see. What extra things do you ask your cruise cabin steward for on your cruise? And when you ask, you say, please. Egg crate foam topper for the bed, extra pillows or sheets, distilled water, extension cord, wine opener, wine glasses, of course, and coffee mugs. And most folks, extra pillows and sheets. And thank y'all, 16 folks voted. I appreciate that. I hope we got 16 thumbs up. And always leave a comment, share us out, subscribe if you ain't. Most of y'all folks in here, if you've commented in the daily live chat, I know you folks. For the most part, I know most of y'all. Thank y'all so much for being in here. I always do appreciate that. So I had another one I was going to tell you about that I found. And this is just one that is spoke of. A top sheet. Many modern cruise lines use the European style bedding, just a duvet with a cover. If you prefer a traditional flat sheet between you and the comforter, they say all you got to do is just ask please, and you'll get your top sheet. Okay. Like I said, robes, that's one. I mean, that's another. Sometimes, people will ask for, really? People will ask, oh, I guess when they say new mattress, it's more like a mattress that has the top, already has the topper built in on it. Is that what I guess that would be? Yeah, you could ask your room steward for a corkscrew, wine opener. But you will get charged if you take that out of your room. I do know that much. You're supposed to anyway. Let's see. I was just reading what else there was here to that you can ask for a tip for professional travelers. We want to be like a pro traveler. Make sure you take magnetic hooks. The walls of the cabin are metal, and these allow you to hang hats, lanyards, and wet swimsuits and wet water ones without cluttering the small desk area. So thank y'all so much for answering all that. We got all that done in our amount of time today. Yeah, all right. I saw a few other folks. To text sucks. I meant we give them prepackaged candies. I got you there, Marsha of CME Traveling. And John Gaylor says she is doing voice to text. That is why some of her were. I know. Yeah, I figured that was it. We had snow on the ground here a little bit. Just not sticking too bad. I just want her to pay attention to the road. That's all. I'm just picking on her. Jen Cohen says, I ask for ice every morning. You like it in your coffee. I like iced coffee. Well, that is true. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. What do y'all ask for? Anything? Just wondering. I seen another comment to y'all. Ron from the Fam Adventures 21. Do y'all ask for anything from your room steward? Just wondering. Everybody made a comment of something that they'll ask for. I was just looking to see if there's anybody else said anything. And if I missed anybody, I did say hello to them, didn't I? Yeah, Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott, I did. I'd say they'd like the ducks though. Ricky had mentioned up in here. I know. When we're in the marketplace and they see the ducks, they go crazy. You know, they love the ducks. Ron and Denise says, Darlene said they don't ask for anything. Sorry, the Fam Adventure said that. So anyway, guys, make sure you run over to chat this morning. Thank y'all so much for being in here with CME Traveling. I do appreciate y'all. I appreciate you popping in, saying a little bit, you know, liking, thumbing up, everything. See Tripping with Kim and Scott added, said, we don't ask for anything. We are pretty plain. We don't ask for a lot. I just now started really asking for things like the extra pillow. I will ask for the extra pillow from now on. I generally like to do that. Thank y'all so much for being with us, guys. And we will be here tomorrow, hopefully. Everything going right. Should be here tomorrow. Have another subject for you and everything. Thanks so much. We'll run over there to chat. Tell them you came in from here. Appreciate that there, guys. Talk to you later. This is CME Traveling, daily coffee talk. Bye, guys.
Let's just do what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all